Good morning, YouTube. Actually, it's 11 o'clock. So what I made is what I consider my second breakfast. So 2 pieces of toast, half a cup of egg beaters with some spinach, red onions. Normally I put tomatoes in, but I'm all out. So just kind of like load it up with veggies, and then warm lemon water, just heat it up for 30 seconds. Lemon water has a lot of great benefits to help kind of detoxify your body. So I will drink that in the morning before my coffee. So I had posted a blog on Hibbs Life and Style, 4 ways to lose body fat without sacrificing your lifestyle. And I can link it down below if y'all want to check it out. But it's kind of, I want to just expand a little bit more on it because there's a lot of misconceptions out there. So what I see most of the time is people go on what I basically call the starvation diet. They do these like high protein cleanses, these low carb, extreme diets that inevitably don't work. You fail, you end up binging, and then you hate yourself for it. And so a lot of people will ask me like, well then, like what's the best diet then? And honestly, like if you're doing a diet, it's gonna fail no matter what it is, because a diet in a sense is a short period of time that you do something without changing your overall lifestyle and or habits. So again, you're more likely to fail, or as soon as you go off track, you go right back to your old lifestyle. A lot of people will say, well, you know, keto or intermittent fasting is like the big thing, and all diets in a sense like kind of work potentially short term. Long term though, it's not gonna work. And finding what works for you and what doesn't is gonna be the key, because it is not a one size fits all. I haven't tried intermittent fasting. I like eating all day long, so it just doesn't really appeal to me. I know some people have great success with it. Keto is a big one right now. A lot of people are doing keto and seeing success from it. I did try keto like a year and a half ago. I didn't like it because, well,
I love bread.
I love carbs. Like carbs all day long. I love it. For me, I didn't like it, and like my mood and my body just like wasn't reacting to it. And again, because I'm not on a strict competition meal plan, again, I still have my coach and he still writes me my meal plans, my workout. I'm not following like a super strict plan. Right now I'm just kind of like maintaining. Also, I guess my diet would be considered high protein because I am still lifting a lot of weight in the gym and trying to create that new muscle growth. And with anything, even fat loss or new muscle growth, it just takes a lot of time. And unfortunately, the media and this like old school way of dieting has tried to like subconsciously told people like, you know, you should be losing more than a pound of fat a week, which just really isn't realistic. If you are looking to start a new diet plan, you know, obviously reach out to a nutritionist, personal trainer, a coach to find what's right for you. A couple things, like if you don't have money for that, I understand. Go into NutriShop. Most of the locations have an InBody test and you can see kind of what your resting calorie intake needs to be. There's also some online calculators you can use, but the InBody will weigh you and give you a little bit more accurate. But first you need to figure out like what your maintenance level of calories is. What are you already burning without changing your lifestyle yet? Because people go into these really restrictive diets like, oh, I'm gonna have a hard-boiled egg for breakfast, and at lunch I'll have some turkey slices with a pickle. Like, that is not a meal plan. That is literally starving your body. So first, figure out what is your maintenance level. And the simplest form of dieting is calories in versus calorie out. Are you in a calorie deficit? So if you know I burn 2,000 calories, okay, I'm going to eat 1,800 calories. And that's without working out, right? So you could manipulate your diet that way. But in the simplest form, calories in versus calories out is gonna help you lose weight. And it does get a lot more complicated as you get into health and fitness, but the simplest form, that is what it is. So I suggest y'all go check out my written blog, 4 ways to lose body fat without sacrificing your lifestyle. It's got some good tips. So just find what works best for you. So if that's keto, do it. Intermittent fasting, do it. High protein, low carb, macro counting, mindfulness, intuitive eating, like whatever works for you. You gotta do you, because it's not a one size fits all. That's all I want to say about dieting. Again, it gets a lot more complicated. So today though, I'm gonna go work out with my coach Brad. We're gonna do a leg day workout. So if you need a workout buddy, like find a workout buddy that's gonna push you, because he definitely pushes me. So I'll take you along into the gym with that, and you can see this lower body glute workout. This is my pre-workout snack. I have a tablespoon. This is just regular peanut butter, 2 slices of whole grain toast, banana, and With peanut butter, I do measure it out, so it's just 1 tablespoon. Otherwise, it can get very high calorie very fast. Okay, let's talk supplement. Gonna be taking a pre-workout because I'm doing legs. I'm gonna need the energy. Simplest terms, pre-workout gives you energy. This brand Thermovex also has 8 grams of fiber, so it's just really good for digestion. During my workout, I'm gonna take BCAAs. This is a pink lemonade by Stance. If you have watched any of my videos, you know I am obsessed with this flavor, this brand in general. But BCAAs are gonna help with recovery. Also, it's gonna have electrolytes to help you get through your workout. So I'm gonna take these 2. So it is a sad day when you're out of pre-workout, just enough for me. Hubby is doing a sample packet because we're all out. So I keep sample packets from expos on hand for times like this when I run out of pre-workout. So he's trying this, but I've got the Thermovex. Okay, we are off, or I'm off. Rob's gonna go work out on his own. But those of y'all who don't know, I do live in Arizona and it is still 107. The second weekend of September, 107. It is still so freaking hot. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to fall if we get one. So for all my lower body days, I do start with some dynamic stretching and glute activations before hopping into my workout, but I totally forgot to film it for this workout. So dynamic stretching, glute activation is great. It's gonna warm up your muscles, get your blood flow and heart rate going before you jump in. And especially for me, I do work from home and I am sitting down a lot, so it's just good to warm my body up. So for this workout, what we did, we started off with leg press. We went really heavy. Everything's been for 5 rounds. And as you can see, my coach here is just killing it. One day, I will get up to that weight. One thing with the leg press machine, just be careful to not lock out your knees. And while watching these videos, I see that I'm doing that. And that's why sometimes filming, even for me, doing this for a while, is really important. And my coach is always telling me, don't lock your knees out, don't lock your knees out. So you want to sometimes just film yourself just to see if you're getting the form. Next, we moved into these seated squats. What I did also is I pointed my toes outwards, so it's almost like a sumo squat, just to kind of hit those inner and outer thighs. And again, everything was for 5 rounds, either kind of like 8 to 12 reps for everything. Then we moved into Bulgarian split squats with a Smith machine. These with no weight literally get me every single time. So there's coach, just motivating me, pushing me. So for these we did 10 each leg and then immediately did pulsing squats. So where you don't fully come out to the top, you just kind of hold that squat, and we did 20, then took a rest and did it all over again. So now that we've gotten all our compound movements out of the way, we're gonna hit some of those isolated quads, so just simple leg extensions. Again, 5 rounds. We did 12 on this just to really try to burn out, and then we finished up the workout with lying leg curls. I am personally trying to work on building up my hamstring strength just because when I want to compete again, that is something that the judges said was an area for me to work on. Typically, hamstrings are pretty weak for most people, so I just have to put a little extra attention and focus on it. So I hope y'all enjoyed the tips and this workout video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all next week.